Good morning, students. I hope you are all well and safe at home. I welcome you to the first lecture of new academic year. I am your science teacher, Richa Mehta, and today in this lecture we are going to see the introduction to the bridge course. Welcome to the bridge course. Class 7th is an important year for all of you. You will be introduced to many new concepts and understand many more details about the concept that you already learned in the previous classes. So now let us see how we can ensure that you do the best in this grade. So to introduce the physics bridge course, here is the introduction part. What is science? Why do you study science? Science is a study of how things around us, both living and non-living, work. Science also helps us to develop better thinking and problem solving skills. What is science? Science is about to study that all living organism and non-living organism, how do they work, and it is also helpful to us in thinking and problem and solving the problems. Science gives us the better understanding of the world around us, which help us to develop new technology to make our life easier and better, solve problems like pollution and new disease. Science is also an understanding for the world around us, and that help us in developing new technologies. નવી ટેકનોલોજીસમાં બનાવવામાં હેલ્પ કરે છે, જેના કારણે ન્યૂ ટેકનોલોજી આપણી લાઈફ ઇઝીયર અને બેટર કરે છે. અને second solution is also it help us in controlling the problems like pollution and new diseases. Right now there is a disease coronavirus, as you all know, so there is now a vaccine is available. So this is also due to science, that science has helped us in the problem in solving the problem of this new disease. To make the study of science easier, it has been divided into different branches that study specific things. Science has divided into three branches, which is physics, chemistry and biology. So in physics we study all the energies and matters and their interaction. In chemistry we study the structure and properties of matter, and in biology we study the living world. Physics will introduce to the behavior of different forms of energy like heat and light, and in physics bridge course will help you to revise the reflection of light, that will help the understanding of class 7 topics better. In this physics you will see about the heat and light. Heat and light ની થોડા different form energy ના form ને આપણે discuss કરશું physics માં. એના કારણે આપણે જે રિફ્લેક્શન ઓફ લાઇટ લાસ્ટ યર જે કર્યું હતું એના ઉપરથી આપણે થોડું ક્વિક રિવિઝન કરીને bridge course physics, that will help you that way. If I switch off all the bulbs and tube light in this room and then shut the window, will you able to see or read or anything in the will you able to see clearly each other or not? No, we can't see that. We are not able to read or see each other clearly because there is no light in the room. Lights help us to see the objects around us. So what are the sources of light? Sun, stars, fire, candle, torch, bulb, light, all these are the sources of light in which we see light. So for that, let's see luminous and non-luminous objects. So what can we do to see objects in the dark room? We use candle, we turn on a bulb or use a torch to see a light or see objects in the dark room. Do you need anything else to see a burning candle or light bulb? No. Why? Because there is objects there. These objects give out light which reaches our eyes unable to see them. Like, if there is a candle, we need another candle or bulb to see that candle? No, because give out their light there of their own. So what is luminous objects? Objects that give out light of their own are luminous objects. એવા ઓબ્જેક્ટ્સ જે પોતે જ એક લાઇટ પ્રોડ્યુસ કરતા હોય, પોતે જ લાઇટ આપતા હોય, એને લ્યુમિનસ ઓબ્જેક્ટ કહેવાય. જેમ કે લાસ્ટ ઓલામાં જોયું, બલ્બ છે એ આપણી એના જોવા માટે આપણને બીજું કોઈ વસ્તુ નથી જોતું જે લાઇટ કરે છે કે એટલે આપણને બલ્બ બતાવે. એટલે ઓબ્જેક્ટ્સ ધેટ આર ગિવન out light of their own are called luminous objects. So what are natural luminous objects? Sun, fireflies, fire, stars are natural, જે nature થી બનેલા હોય છે. That are natural luminous objects, જેમાં sun, fireflies, fire and stars. What are man-made luminous objects? જેમાં આવે બલ્બ, કેન્ડલ, ટોર્ચ, ટ્યુબલાઇટ, જે આપણે લોકોએ ઇન્વેન્ટ કર્યું છે, જે હ્યુમન્સે ઇન્વેન્ટ કર્યું છે. બલ્બ છે, કેન્ડલ છે, ટોર્ચ છે, ટ્યુબલાઇટ્સ, they are all man-made luminous objects. So objects that do not give out light of their own are non-luminous objects. Objects that do not give out light of their own are non-luminous objects. જે પોતાની લાઇટ ક્રિએટ નથી કરી શકતા એ non-luminous object. Examples: chair and table, the moon and the planet, trees, mountains and water. All these are non-luminous objects. That means they do not have their own light. એની પાસે પોતાની લાઇટ નથી. એ બધી વસ્તુને જોવા માટે આપણે લ્યુમિનસ લાઇટ આપવી પડે છે. જેમ કે ટોર્ચ, કેન્ડલ, એથી આ બધી વસ્તુ દેખાય આપણને. So how are we able to see non-luminous object? To see non-luminous object, we need luminous objects. When light from luminous object such as sun falls on the non-luminous object, it gets reflected, which enables us to see the object. मतलब રાતે આપણને ફ્લાવર્સ કે કોઈ હોય પોટ એ દેખાતું નથી, બટ સવારે એ જ પોઝિશનમાં પડ્યું હોય તો બી દેખાય છે, કેમ કે સન એના સનરેઝ ફોલ કરે છે ફ્લાવર ઉપર ને એ રિફ્લેક્ટ થાય છે and we can see the flower pot. So at night we can't see that flower pot because there is no light. Okay, so the moon does not have any light of its own and it is non-luminous object. So how can we see it shine in the night sky? So students, you will be having one question that I told you that moon is non-luminous object. Then how we can see that at night? That is because the moon does not have its own light. Still, we see it shining brightly at night because it reflects the light of the sun. When sunrise falls on the moon reflects the sunlight. So we can see that moon is shining in the sky. એટલે જ્યારે સન હોય છે, સન તો 24/7 હોય જ છે, તો 24/7 જ્યારે સન રેઝ મૂન ઉપર પડે છે ત્યારે મૂન એ લાઇટને રિફ્લેક્ટ કરે છે ને આપણે મૂનને રાતે બી શાઇનિંગ તરીકે જોઈ શકીએ છીએ. એ મૂન નોન લ્યુમિનસ ઓબ્જેક્ટ હોવા છતાં બી we can see that moon is shining at the night. How does light travel? So now let's perform an activity to understand how light travels. So here is one light object. Here is a flashlight. Take one piece of paper and roll it like this and place this torch on one place, and now you try to see through this pipe or through this hole and see that you can see the light or not. Okay, at that point you can see the light, but when you bend this roll into half and then you will try to see the light, then you cannot see the light. That means this light travels in a straight line. By this we can say that in this folding position, we can't see the light. So light cannot be bent or can go in a curve. So light travels in only a straight line. So let's take some questions based on that. First, Shri made holes in the center of 3 equal-sized cardboard and arranged them in the 2 ways as shown in the figure. In which case will he able to see the light of a candle? અહીંયા ફર્સ્ટ કેસ એવો આપ્યો છે જેમાં શ્રી છે એને 3 કાર્ડબોર્ડ સ્ટ્રેટ લાઇનમાં અને હોલ સ્ટ્રેટ પાસ થાય છે એવી રીતે એને હોલ કર્યા છે. અને બીજો કેસ એવો છે જેમાં એને કાર્ડબોર્ડમાં હોલ્સ અલગ અલગ પ્લેસીસ પર કર્યા છે. તો હવે આમાંથી ક્વેશ્ચન ઇઝ કેસ ઇન વિચ કેસ he will be able to see the light of the candle. અને આ ત્રણેય કાર્ડબોર્ડની આગળ કેન્ડલ મૂકી છે તો કયા કેસમાંથી એ કેન્ડલ જોઈ શકશે? ઓબ્વિયસલી in the first case, because light always travels in a straight line. In second case, the holes are at different positions, so we can't see the light of a candle. So Shri will able to see the light of the candle in the first case. Second, what does this prove? Like we already know that light travels in the straight line. So this will prove that in first case that light is traveling in a straight line. This proves that light travels in a straight line. Why it is dark, always dark under a bed or a sofa even though the room is lit? ક્વેશ્ચન ઇઝ કે બેડ કે સોફાની નીચે જ્યારે લાઇટ હોય છે ત્યારે બી ડાર્કનેસ કેમ હોય છે, અંધારું કેમ લાગે છે? ઇટ ઇઝ જનરલી ડાર્ક under a bed or a sofa even though the room is lit because light travels in a straight line. The bed, sofa is blocking the light. There is no straight path for a light to travel under the sofa. Therefore, the region is really dark. So, I can show you by example. This thing here, this is in sofa. આ એક સોફો છે. અત્યારે રૂમમાં લાઇટ છે એટલે મારો હાથ અત્યારે આમને બતાય છે. We can see it clearly. But લાઇટ ઉપર છે, હું આ સોફાને આવી રીતે આ સોફો છે તો હાથ એની નીચે રાખો તો મારો હાથ હવે લાઇટમાં બતાશે નહીં, ડાર્ક બતાય છે. જો હું આ લઈ લઉં તો એ લાઇટમાં બતાય. તો ધેટ ઇઝ વોટ હેપનિંગ ઇન ધ સોફા, કે સોફો હોય છે એની નીચે ડાર્ક હોય છે. પણ કેમ લાઇટ ટ્રાવેલ ઇન અ સ્ટ્રેટ લાઇન. લાઇટ ઓલવેઝ આમ સ્ટ્રેટ લાઇનમાં ટ્રાવેલ કરે. તો સોફો એ લાઇટને બ્લોક કરે છે એટલે સોફાની નીચે અંધારું હોય છે. Write these questions and answer in your notebook and send me as homework. Now let us learn about the new property of light. What do you see when you look in the mirror? When we stand in front of the mirror, what we see? We see our image, our own image. We see ourselves. Yes. When we look in the mirror, we see our own image. This is due to property of light called reflection. Why this happens? Because of reflection. Now let us study more in detail. So let me show you one video.
When light falls on an object, some of it bounces off the object. This bouncing of light at a surface is called reflection. Shiny, smooth surfaces such as mirror reflect light better than dull, rough surfaces such as wall or sheet of paper. We hold a pencil in front of a plain mirror and we see its image. Rays of light from pencil fall on the mirror and gets reflected. When the reflected rays enter our eyes, we see an image of the pencil.
So, which property of light allows you to see yourself in the mirror? The reflection of light allows you to see ourselves in the mirror. Here was an example of pencil is kept on front of the mirror and we see the image of a pencil. એટલે જ્યારે આપણે અત્યારે મિરરની સામે there was an pencil in the video, but right now we are standing in front of the mirror. So as we see the object pencil in the mirror, we also see ourselves in the mirror. Have we already seen in the video? When there is a smooth or any shining object, we see ourselves very clearly. When we see ourselves in the mirror, we can see ourselves very clearly. When we see ourselves in the any wooden surface, we can't see it clearly. Why? Because it's not that smooth like an mirror. So now let's see some practice questions, and you write this in your notebook as an homework and send it to me. So first question, what is reflection of light? What is reflection of light? The bouncing of light from a surface is called reflection. What is reflection? We have seen in the video that from pencil there is a ray coming from the pencil, and that is met on the mirror, and then mirror get reflected to our eyes. જ્યારે ઓલી પેન્સિલ હતી, પેન્સિલ એ રે મિરર પર હતી, મિરર પરથી આપણે આઈસ પર રિફ્લેક્ટ થતી હતી. એટલે શું બાઉન્સ બેક લાઇટ ને એ છે બાઉન્સ બેક થતું હતું સરફેસ પરથી, એને રિફ્લેક્શન કહેવાય છે. On which of this surface will reflection occur better? Give reason for your answer. Like just now I said that reflection in a smooth surface will be more better. So here surface A is, we can see that it is a wood, and surface B is a steel plate. So reflection will occur better on surface B because it is smooth and shiny. In a completely dark room, if you hold up a mirror in front of you, will you see the reflection of yourself in the mirror? Question is કે લાઇટ બંધ કરીને ડાર્ક રૂમમાં જ્યારે મિરરની સામે તમે ઊભા રહ્યો તો તમને તમારું ઇમેજ બતાશે મિરર પર? No, we can't see that. Why? Because કેમ કે to see any object in the light, to see any object, we need a light. In a completely dark room, if we hold up a mirror in front of us, we will not able to see our reflection in the mirror because there will be no source of light to light us up. Since light will not fall on us and it will not be reflected by the mirror, and we will not able to see ourselves. It means that જ્યારે આપણે મિરરની સામે ઊભા રહીએ છીએ ત્યારે આપણે લાઇટમાં હોય તો એક લાઇટ રિફ્લેક્ટ કરીને આપણને આપણું ઇમેજ બતાય છે. હવે ડાર્ક રૂમ હોય તો આપણે લાઇટ કેવી રીતે મિરર પર કરશું, રિફ્લેક્ટ કેમ કરશું? So we are not an self luminous object, no, so we can't see ourselves. There will be a luminous object which will make us glow, and that will reflect the light on the mirror, and then we can see ourselves. But this is here a completely dark room, so we can't see ourselves in the dark room. So the next question, list any 3 scenarios where we use reflection of our light in our day-to-day life. So this answer you can write on your own, but I am giving here you some examples, some simple answers. There can be more. First, the rear view mirror in a vehicle enables the driver to see the things behind him. Have you seen in the car the side mirrors out of the car, outside the car? From that, there all the drivers can see what the thing is in the behind of the car. 2 on the outside of the car and 1 inside the car, which he adjusts to see the back side. Second, mirror in our bathroom help us to see ourselves. We can see ourselves in the any mirrors. The headlamp of any vehicle has curved mirror which reflects the light from the bulb and send it in the one direction. You see in the any vehicle there are light bulb, and which is a round shape like curved mirror, so that makes that light from the bulb go in one direction. It does not scatter. Okay, this also you have to write in your notebook and send it to me. That's it for the today's lecture. We will continue tomorrow in the next lecture. Thank you, students.